All right, welcome back and thank you so much indeed for staying with Morning Live as we continue our studio discussion with the General Bantu Holomisa. He's the leader of the United Democratic Movement, and his anti-corruption crusade goes back to when he successfully led coups against the homeland regime to becoming a force really to be reckoned with as a member of parliament, and also maybe protesting in the streets in an effort to secure our country's democracy. Holomisa has just released his authorized biography, Bantu Holomisa, the game changer, that's written, of course, in collaboration with Ubab Eric Naki. General, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Now, after you were expelled from the ANC, it looked like the political battle was far from over, because there was now a new propaganda war erupting that was even initiated at the senior level of the ANC. You even had to reply to a pamphlet that was issued by the ANC that was titled The Rise and Fall of Bantu Holomisa, and you responded really with a rather damning report that talks about comrades in corruption.
Yes, I gave that title, say, Comrades in Corruption, and in this book I've been kind to my former party, ANC. I've repeated that, reprinted that pamphlet of theirs, the Rise and Fall of Holomisa. And then I also printed my response, which I published in 1997. So people will read what was ANC saying and see who was lying. So the book is there, and I was also happy to read the writer's response, that is Jeremy Cronin, who wrote that.
And apparently he's regretting having written the article.
In this book, Jeremy Cronin is regretting, is saying Holomisa should have not been fired, this and this and that. But people must go and read.
But what is this saying? Because many people are of the view that you were too popular, even more than other senior ANC leaders. So people liked you. Even at rallies, they would say, Bantu, 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 we want him.
Well, I guess it was because of the message I was conveying. You must remember also that Transkei military government changed the situation around because we were different from other Bantustans. It was the Transkei only among other homelands which offered Transkei a safe haven for liberation movements. We didn't only offer that safe haven, but we literally trained MK, APLA, and also on the request of the Chief of Staff of the MK, Chris Hani, then, we also dispatched about 50 military instructors per annum to go and train Mkondo Wesizwe in Uganda. All those details, you'll read them about.
They are in the book. But I just want to move quickly because now I'm told that we're running out of time. In the book here, there's a section about you and your family. Was it a deliberate decision, really, General, not to involve your family in your political career, to, sort of keep them out of the public's eye? Because Umam says, we know that when he runs a very long hot bath with his newspaper in the bath, then something is not right with him. You don't even go as far as telling them if you're not fine.
No. I'm the only politician in that house.
Yes.
Others must follow their careers.
So you don't want them to get involved in your stuff?
It's not a question of saying I don't want them. But
it's protecting them away from...
There's no way that I can parade my family to the UTM and say, this is so-and-so, he must be given a position or go and be a branch member. They must do it voluntarily.
Yeah.
I don't even know whether my son and Anel are voting for me during the elections. could well be that as former members of SASCO, maybe they still brainwashed, they think about ANC all the time.
Because even Anel is saying that in the book that, my father is the kind of man who would let you live your life. As you're saying that you don't want them involved in politics.
No, it's not a question of saying I don't want them to be involved.
You let them choose their own paths.
I cannot influence them. People must follow their careers.
Yeah. Now, General, you've... looking back at your time in the ANC and now, of course, as the leader of the opposition party, you led the motion of no confidence in President Jacob Zuma. After all that happened in Parliament, what's your relationship with the President and maybe with some of the ANC leaders like now?
we have never declared war with the ANC. So we can oppose each other in the house. But the same afternoon, we get out of that house and go to restaurants, have drinks and chat about things.
Yeah.
Weekends, we play golf together. So
Yeah.
this
It's not
democracy
personal.
of South Africa is
Yes,
different
yes,
from
yeah.
other countries.
Yeah, and just in conclusion, I just want to bring this issue to this discussion, of course, because I know that you, one person who actually demanded an investigation into why Minister Batabile Dlamini resulted in using cash paymaster services. Now, Minister Khatebe made an announcement yesterday. It looks like the post office and SASSA will sign an agreement next week, Friday. Are you happy with your contribution on this matter?
I'm very happy, and as you know, I always blow the whistle early. And later on, people will say, hey, but Mr. Holomisa said this.
Yeah.
In 1997, this is what he said. In 1990, this is what he said, and so on and so on.
All right.
So I'm happy.
Just before I let you go, let's just take a look at some of the tweets that our viewers sent through at Morning Live SABC. The first one is from Francis saying, General Holomisa, what is your view on the controversy regarding the book of Jack Paul?
Well, in this country, we have a freedom of press and freedom of expression. So let those who are not happy with the book take the author for a review. But so far, it vindicates what has been said, what we have read in the emails, that the president is in the center stage, is at the center stage in influencing or leading these corrupt practices. The sooner the ANC deal with this matter, the better, because it's not affecting only ANC, but it affects the country.
All right. General, I so wish we had the whole day to talk about this book because it took me the whole night to read it. But one thing to our viewers, this is a very easy read. Get this book. It's out officially tomorrow.
Yes, it's out tomorrow. Exclusive books, CNA and other bookshops.
Well, I would encourage our viewers to get hold of this book. Everything that you want to know about the General is in this book. I went to bed just after 12 midnight and had to be up at 3 o'clock, but it's worth the reading.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, there you have it. That's the leader of the UDM, General Bantu Holomisa. Of course, he was in conversation with us regarding his book, Bantu Holomisa, The Game Changer, that's co-authored by him, of course, and Eric Naki. It's available from tomorrow at all bookshops. All right, it's 4 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's just mesmerize you a little bit with some beautiful